Hello everyone. In this class, we will see how we can implement linked list in Python. So if you do not know about linked list, I would highly recommend you to read about it. So what is linked list? So linked list is a collection of nodes, and every node will have mainly two things. One, the data, and the second is link to the next node. Okay, so let's create a node first. So as I said, we will have two fields in the node, one the data and sorry, and the second is link to the next node. So initially it will be none. Okay, while we link these nodes, we will link this next to the next node. Okay, so let's define this node here. So now I am ready with my node. Now let's define the linked list class, and here let's have init method, and this will have head. Initially we will have nothing, right? So I will take it as null, and we will keep one more tail as well. Okay, so this is cool. Now let's say if we want to add elements to the linked list. Okay, so for that I will add value method, and for this one we expect node as an input. Okay, so first thing what we have to do is we have to check if the head is none or not. If the head is none, means there are no values in the linked list. That means this is the first entry to the linked list. So let's check if self.head is equal to or is none. And what we will do is we will do self.head is equal to the node that we got as an input parameter. Else, okay, if it is not, I mean, apart from head, we will have to have this tail as well, because using the tail we will move further in the linked list. So for this also I will assign it here. Okay, and if else means, that means there is some value in the head. That means there is some data in the linked list. So we will have to add the entry at the end of the linked list. So the end will be the tail. Okay, so what I will do is I will just say self.tail.next is equal to the new node, and finally what we have to do is self.tail is equal to, okay, self.tail is equal to node again over here. So basically what happens here is, first we will create a link to the newly created node, and after doing that we will make the self.tail itself as a node here. Okay, so if you see this code, we are repeating this line number 19 and 22. So let's remove from here and then keep it outside of the condition. Irrespective of whether we have data in the head or not, we will have to have self.tail is equal to node. Okay, and let's finally create one str method. Okay, so using this str method we will display the linked list. Okay, so for that I will take a temporary variable here. So to that variable I will assign head. So using the head I will traverse till end of the linked list, and let's print the values while current is not none. Okay, so what we will print is, instead of printing, let's take output here, output something like this. And now what I will do is, sorry, output plus the current dot data, and I will convert that into this. And finally what we will do is current is equal to current dot next, and finally let's return the output, so we will get all the values. So now our basic linked list class is ready. Okay, now let's define a main method to test our code. Okay, so now let me create a linked list object. Yeah, so which is this. So after that I want to add element to this linked list, right? So for adding, we can call add value. To this we need to pass the node. Okay, so how can we create a node? So this is the class we need to use, so we can just directly say 10 here. Okay, so along with that, let's add two more values to this one, like 3 here, and I will do 5. Okay, so now we have total 3 elements in our linked list. And finally, let's print out this object, print out the linked list and see what data it has. Sorry, this is add value, right? I don't know why we have this guy. Yeah, finally let's run the program. Python linked list. So we got some error over here. So what is this error? In file line number 1, linked list, import linked list. Sorry, I don't know why, from where I got this one. Let's run this now. See, we got it right. What we have, 10.3.5. So 10.3.5. So there is no separator here. So let's add a separator here. Maybe we can do something like this. Some arrow mark we can add, and let's run this guy. Yeah, see, we got it right. So 10.3.5, and we got this extra arrow. That is fine for the time being. Okay, so if you want to remove this arrow for the last instance here, then we can come up with a different logic, but for now this should be fine. Okay, so in case if we want to improvise the execution of this program, maybe if you want to add a menu, we can do that as well. So let's do that. Okay, so while true I will take, and we can have something like this. Welcome to our linked list application, and here the first, the choice we will have is like add element slash n. Let's do display. It means I want to display my entire linked list, and finally we can have exit for 3. Okay, so for this one we need to take choice as input here, right? Int of input. So after this one we can have a condition here. Okay, if choice is equal to 1, so what we want to do, we want to call this method, right? This guy. So let's do this here. So instead of taking the value directly here, we will ask the user data is equal to int input, enter the value. Okay, and now let's have another condition like else if, okay, choice is equal to 2, then we will display all the items. So for that, simply I can use this print statement, and for anything else we'll simply break. Okay, so before breaking, let's have one more statement here. Thanks for using linked list application, something like this. Okay, so this is a very basic menu. Let's run this. So we have these things, right? So here we got the order is not correct, but anyhow let's have this add element. Let's add 3, and now I want to press 2. I want to see the elements here. So we got 3 here. Okay, so let's add one more. So this time I will add 99, and again I want to add elements like 17, and let's display. See, we got the values. So for this, now we only have two functions here for adding the elements to the linked list and for displaying. Okay, so you can add a few more functions here, like search for value. Okay, and even if you want to delete a node from the linked list, and even we can add a reverse a linked list. Okay, so we will do that in the next class. Okay guys, so till then, if you have any doubts, please mention in the comment section below. I hope you like this video. If that is the case, please hit that like button and subscribe our YouTube channel and share it with your friends.